This is for Eric, Kevin, and the whole Easy Computer Solutions
What's
family.
up, everybody?
I run my own business and
Oh,
sell
yeah.
merchandise. 3 YouTube channels plus a website. I do live
What's
stream
going
Monday,
on,
Wednesday,
everybody?
Saturday. I do it my way. I do
Yes,
it
indeed.
my
Late night with the
way.
tech preacher,
No
baby.
fluff, no passage
That's right.
when I read.
Oh,
All my
how y'all doing out
subscribers
there?
know who I'm talking to.
Oh, yeah.
Catch me every Tuesday in the tech scene, changing everything. You don't know technology. You don't know until you talk to
Easy Computer Solutions, yeah. That's right. They say you don't know technology, baby. How y'all doing out there? That's an easy Computer Solutions. That's right. I got to get a refresh one right here. I got to left there and get me one that say the tech preacher, baby. I got to give me one that say the tech preacher.
until you talk to easy
Computer Solutions. You don't know technology.
You don't know.
Tell you that the easy Computer Solutions. You don't know technology. Yeah. All right. Man, these are some old videos, man. Let me tell you, this my shout out to Brianna, man. She made this song for me, and I absolutely love it, man. I absolutely love it. That's it. Look at me, dog. I love that. Dog, I gotta go back and start making me some more videos like this, man. That's it. The tech preacher, baby. The builder. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody. You know, I thought about that. Say, man, let me do a intro, man. And I haven't played this song in so long, man. Like this intro, like I love it. I really love it. How y'all doing out there, man? All right, late night with the tech preacher, baby. Hey, listen, man. I'm in the studio. I was on a Lewis live stream earlier, and I just finished watching Tech King Mike live stream, and I just went on and clicked the button, man. I'm in the studio working on a video, and doing some work. Working on actually I'm unboxing my bike video. Unboxing a bike, and I'm working on that video tonight. I probably won't be ready till next week sometime, but I'm starting on it so I can start giving my thoughts about it. This video is supposed to be made like in December, man. But yeah, listen, you know what I'm saying? Like this video should have been made in like December, but haven't done a video, and it's going on. We're about to hit March, man, and I haven't done a video yet, so we'll work on it. I always love those old videos showing off decks from Samsung and Screen Plus. Listen, man, I'm gonna tell you, bro. I got some Dex videos coming out, right? I'm gonna do a Dex video, and I'm gonna do a Dex video, and I'm gonna do a Screen Plus video, cause I mean Screen Plus still work, and Dex video, man. You know, that's so crazy, man. Like I got to get back into my Dex videos, man. I haven't done a Dex video in like a year, and a lot of people really do like those Dex videos, man. I haven't done it in about a year, man, and I need to get back into it. Dex, you know, a lot of people don't use Dex the way I use Dex, right? I remember I used Dex with like multiple monitors, right? I think I had like 3 monitors connected to my tablet, and that was pretty cool. I had a USB. I had HDMI going out into a splitter, going into 2 different monitors, and then using the tablet itself as a secondary monitor, Yeah, I was mirroring it, but it's pretty awesome to mirror two screens or maybe one big screen, and then you had your tablet as a screen by itself. Or you could mirror, you can mirror. I think it was a way that I did it with the old tablet. I was able to mirror the tablet to another display, using it as a second display, and then still using HDMI out to another display using a splitter. I think I connected like 4 monitors to the thing, man. I don't know. Yeah. Can you show us how you use Dex? I've got, how you doing, Tech Twat? I've got buku videos of Dex. It just I haven't made any updated videos of Dex. Like I got, oh my goodness. Well, listen, let's look at something here. Let's look at something here. Let's go back and let's see. Let's look at a Dex video. Samsung Dex. Yes, I think I did. I think this video. Oh, that was the I think I did like a studio setup and then. Yeah, I think I did like a studio setup. Let's see. Oh man. Bro, y'all want to see how my studio looked at a year ago? So check this out. Check this out, man. Look how my studio used to look a year ago. This how my studio used to look. Let me see if I can get that under. Yeah, look at that. This how my studio used to look a year ago. Let me see if I could. Let me see. Let me know if y'all guys could hear this. All right. before I finish this video, let me know down in the comments if y'all can hear the audio. Let me log in here. Let me log in here and let me see. Let me know down in the comments if you guys can hear the audio that I just played coming out of this video. Let's see. Go out of here. Let's go here. And I am live right here. I want y'all guys to let me know down in the comments if you guys can hear the that video. Okay. Oh, it was no audio. Okay. There was no audio coming out of that. All right. All right. Well, let's do this. All right. No audio. All right. Cool. Well, we can fix that. No audio. All right. Look, check this out. I'm gonna do this. Right here. Okay. Let me know down in the comments if y'all can hear this, right? Let's go. So I have a story to tell about a new monitor. Let me know down in the comments. A story of completion to my Samsung Dex setup here at my studio. All right, let's check this out. Let me know if y'all heard that audio. But I want to tell you guys, yes, you can hear. All right, cool. This was listen, man, this was like over a year ago, about a year ago. And as you could tell, my studio is totally different here. Look at this. You know, I've been using Samsung Dex for years, and it's been a great compliment. So that's Samsung Dex. Okay, so what you're looking at right now is I have the Tab S7, I believe, or the Tab S8, or one of them I got, Tab S7, Tab S8. I'm going HDMI, well, USB Type-C to HDMI to a monitor. And from the monitor, I believe I have the output of the monitor going into my Rodecaster Pro. And that was the original Rodecaster Pro. Studio. Look, I've been working on different setups, different monitors. Look at that, bruh. Like, before I set up my my desk in my studio, I had all my walls covered in green. And actually, I still got that green cloth all over my walls. But that is crazy. Look at those walls. Using 3 or 4 monitors on Samsung Dex and stuff like that to try to make my workflow easier. Look, I think I've found my complete setup here. Yes. one of the most important things and one of the most important sections in my studio
It's my
is my
workstation.
editing desk.
Oh,
where I edit.
look at that, bruh. Like that would I used to do the Evil Twin video, but that was clean. My desk don't look like that no more, y'all. But yeah, that's clean. I'm still using the same desk, but I got so much stuff on it now.
Did all my videos, play all my games, do everything on my editing desk. I call it my Samsung Deck Station.
Yes, this was about
On
Deck
my
Station.
Samsung Deck Station, I have the Tab S8 Plus and the Galaxy Z Fold 4, and I've been using them in
Z Fold
Decks
4
as a full-fledged computer, and it's been working great so far. Look, I've been using Samsung Deck for years.
Yes, I
I've
still have that
mastered
light.
Samsung
I still
Decks
have that
to
light.
the fullest. Well, I've been on a quest to find the best monitor that's big enough, has a high resolution, also
look at
has
that.
high refresh.
Look how beautiful that. Let me tell you something. I don't care what nobody say, right? Samsung Decks could produce 4K images, right? You could play 4K videos. You could play. Your games will look really good. This monitor right here. I got that monitor. I got that monitor over there. But bruh, but look how clean that look though.
Great for playing games. I'd have enough ports if I want to connect multiple computers. Also, a monitor that doesn't break the bank. Well, I believe I solved that
nice.
problem. Look, I have the new 2023 Innocent 27-inch Quad HD 240 hertz
I still got
monitor.
this monitor. This, let me tell you something. A lot of people always go for name brands like LG or Samsung or something like that. But these monitors, bro, these monitors are so good. Matter of fact, I got the Curve and I got that monitor. I got a lot of INCN monitors. I have like 4 of them, and they are absolutely amazing. They are beautiful.
And oh boy, I really like this monitor. Listen, me as a tech reviewer and a tech enthusiast, name brand is not my concern. I only worry about better bang for your buck.
Yeah. And so that was what I did in this video. What I wanted to do is I wanted to show off Samsung Decks, and I used that in this video. Savage, that light, that's the light right here. Yep, I got that light right here. I absolutely love that light, and I could actually do so much with that light. But that light is really, really nice. I really like that light. I got it tucked away in the corner over there, and it looked really good. So yeah, I have that light over there. Yes. Eric, let's go, tech legend. Man, let me tell you, bro, I'm not a legend, bro. Like that's not me. Like, I'm not a legend. I'm not a legend. I'm not a legend, man. I feel that I'm just a hard working person, man. What's up with them iPhones, man? Listen, man, I have one right here. I got one right here that I'm kind of playing around with, bro. And a matter of fact, I set up one. I haven't even set this one up. I just put a screen protector on it, kind of messed it up a little bit, but I just put a screen protector on it. But I got plenty of iPhones, man. But I find that this phone is a little heavy. Like, look, I got the iPhone 14, iPhone 13, but this one this seemed to be just a little tab heavy. Look, it is what it is, bro. What you doing with them? Nothing, bro. Like, I probably go play around with it for a few, and this one probably go back in the box, and I'm gonna let it chill. I gave the other one to my wife, so she got one and I got one. So if I get my wife a phone, I got to get one too. So that's why I got 2 of them. That's why I did the unboxing. If y'all didn't see the unboxing, if y'all didn't see the unboxing of it, that was pretty cool, man. Yeah, that was pretty cool. If y'all didn't see the unboxing, I would encourage you to go watch the video. But if you didn't see the video, here it is. Let's go. So one of the biggest misconceptions about content creation is that it's an easy way to be rich and famous. We all see our favorite content creators out there that's living lavish lifestyles. So it's easier to assume that they're rolling in the
Ain't
dough.
nothing in the box.
But in reality, most creators struggle to make ends meet unless you're one of those top 1%.
It ain't nothing in the box.
Even then, it's no guarantee that your income will be stable. In fact, many creators deal with inconsistent revenue, brand deals that don't fall through, and algorithm changes that can make or break your career. So another misconception is that being a content creator is all fun and games. We see the highlight reels on social media, we see the videos, we see the happy-go-lucky content creators, but what we don't see is the long hours, the stress, the pressure to consistently produce content. We don't see those type of moments. We don't see the fear of failure. And you know what else we don't see? The anxiety that comes with putting yourself out there for the world.
So I would encourage you to go watch the video, man. The video is pretty nice, man. I did a voiceover, but what's so funny about that video is that video is actually tied into another video. So that video is tied into another video, y'all, just so you know. And I got that video. Go hit my members only chat tonight. If you're a member, you're going to see the full version of that voiceover. You're going to see the full version of that voiceover if you're a member of my YouTube channel, because that voiceover tied into another video. So what I did was I cut that voiceover out and I added it to this unboxing video because I got this into whatever, it's really cool. So you unboxed and showed in slow motion. you should have unboxed this in slow motion. Oh man. Yeah. Holla for what? Wait, well, holla. Let's see. I could have a iPhone today, but I chose an iPad. Whoa! So you got an iPad? Congratulations to you, man. Yeah. Yep. And FYI, just so y'all know, I have another phone coming in either tomorrow or Wednesday. So so I got another phone coming in either tomorrow or Wednesday. So stay tuned for that. Yep, I got another phone coming in. Yep. And that's going to be my budget for March. So ain't nothing else. I can't buy nothing else until probably April. So I can't buy nothing else until April, man. So they blew my budget for this year already. But yep. Never get an iPhone, brother. I got 2 of them, sir. Sir, I got a phone coming in. I think my phone coming in tomorrow. So I got another phone coming in tomorrow. So I got my iPhones came in today, and I thought my other phone was gonna come in today, but it didn't. So it may come in tomorrow or it may come in Wednesday. So I think I blew my budget, y'all. No, it's no Yumi Digi, no. It's none of those what they call the spear checkers. No spear checkers, man. And I got a spear checker coming in about another couple of weeks, but these are no spear checkers, man. So it better be the one plus. Say, bro, you'll see, it's coming, bro. It's coming. No spear checkers, man. If you get a chance, try out some of the rugged phones. Listen, mini rugged. Okay, so Michael, see, I made a couple of videos of some rugged mini. Well, I do have about 2 with the what's that phone? It's the was it the Alcatel? So I made a couple of videos of the Alcatel, and I made the videos of the other phone. So I have the Alcatels, and I have the Unihertz. I got the Unihertz rugged. So I do listen. I mean, don't get me wrong. there's really no other company that's making small rugged phones. So I don't know. You know, you got well, I got Unihertz. I have Alcatel already. I got videos about that already. So check out that check out check out my YouTube channel. I got videos of it. Now the only thing that I don't have that's a rugged phone is going to be that the Unihertz Mini Max. So it's like a Max. But I do have videos of the Tank Mini, and I got videos of the Jelly phones. I got videos of the Jelly Star. I got videos of the Alcatels. I got videos of those phones. So I do have videos of those phones. So check it out. Hey Gwen, how you doing? Are you using Comcast for mobile? No, I don't have Comcast. I'm using Mint Mobile. Okay, I'm using Mint Mobile. Okay. I'll let your boy use it now. Okay. Um, hey Gwen, how you doing? Hey man, I was watching Lewis stream, right? And he using different streaming services, and so I'm looking into that. I'm all paid up for like March and going into April, but man, I'm gonna take a look at that other streaming services. It looked just like StreamYard, so I don't know. Plus, it was cheaper, man. It's like 25 bucks, bro. It's like 25 bucks for 1080p, and it looked just like StreamYard. So I'm gonna look into that, bro. Cause man, listen, I'm tired of paying 50 bucks a month for StreamYard, man. Like StreamYard is like trying to cut StreamYard, man. You know, but I'm gonna see how it is, man. I'm gonna probably not this Wednesday, but probably next Wednesday. I might try it out. What's up, everyone? Hey, what up, D Lee? Yes, I did see the OnePlus 12R for $390. Is it a good buy? Hell yeah! Hell yeah! It's a good buy. Think about this, right? And look, cause we talk about this. That when you look at OnePlus, and God, look at what OnePlus has been doing for the last year, right? OnePlus 12, pretty much phone of the year. OnePlus 12 Aura, probably the best budget phone you can buy. But at $399, there's really nothing out there. That I mean, for what I understand, the 12R camera system is absolutely amazing. For what I understand, the performance is amazing. For what I understand, you still go get the 4 years of updates, security patches, and everything. Oh, absolutely. I would highly recommend the OnePlus 12R. Yes, sir. Absolutely. And I seriously doubt that you will be disappointed with that phone. Yes, Shark Fin. Yes, we meet again. And listen, so I have a question. Cuzzo, what kind of money chat do you want? Let me know down in the comments what kind of money chat do you want, sir? And whatever money video you want, sir, we gonna give it to you tonight. Salute to y'all, man. All right, the 12R performs great. What's going on? Deacon Dollar, what's up with your 2 phones in the building? I see you. The Moto G Stylus 2025. You know, I don't know, man. I don't know. I've seen Tech something. He got videos of the Moto G Stylus, and he actually likes it. He talks some good. Here's my problem with the Moto G Stylus. They've been making the same phone every year. That's my problem with the Moto G Stylus. They've been making the same phone every year. Sir, I tell you what, I can't do the dogs and cats because I had got copyright strike. I got copyright strike on the dogs and cats, sir. But I do not get copyright strike on Thanos, sir. I do not get copyright strike on Thanos. So let's do Thanos.
Getting money, getting money, getting money, getting money. Let's go. Getting money, 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 getting money.
Yes, sir. I can't do the dogs and cats, sir, but I can do Thanos. I think it's tech something. I know it's tech something, but I don't know. Hey, what's going on? Big House Production in the building. What's happening with your big dog? Big House. Salute to you, bro. Who the three? So look, check this out. When I do solo streams, I have a few of those videos. I call them the money dad. So every time I get a super chat, I ask kindly which type of super chat would you like, and you let me know what kind of super chat you like, and I present it to you. You know what I'm saying? I don't do it on Wednesdays, but when I do solo chats, when I do solo streams, you guys get the real no matter what. All right. I keep it up to date. Okay. Oh, I keep updating. Wait, I keep everything up to date. Okay. I mean, are you talking about the Moto G Stylus? I don't think. Listen, here's the problem with Moto, man. Like Moto have fell off over the past couple of years. They have been dropping the same phone for the past like 4 years. And to me, I think that Motorola need to step their game up. 2025 Motorola need to step their game up. Because, they have not moved the needle in a long time. Tech right. That's it. Tech right. Tech right. I say Tech Rat. Tech Rat. His name is Tech Right. Yeah, his name is Tech Right. Yes. So the amount of coverage on every major tech podcast is talking about the crappy half-ass iPhone 16e. It's astounding. I'm gonna tell you why, sir. I'm gonna tell you why. And the reason why, and I'm gonna go to my other scene here. I like this. Yeah, sir. I'm gonna tell you why they do it. It's because Apple iPhones get the clicks. OnePlus doesn't get the clicks. So the OnePlus, if you go to Google Trends, the iPhone 16 Aura or the 16e is a high trending topic. That means that it's clickable. So for YouTube content creators that's looking to make money, they go talk about the iPhone. For people like myself, I'll talk about I talk about OnePlus 13 or OnePlus 12 Aura, because I believe it's a better phone, but that doesn't get the clicks. See, that's a fundamental difference of where I run my YouTube channel. I run my YouTube channel based off of, doing something different. Not all about hype, not all about this, not all about that. I run my YouTube channel about giving you guys different scenarios. I run my YouTube channel based off of not just smartphones, but, everything else in between, monitors, microphones, all kinds of different tech stuff. So I look at my YouTube channel like this, that I don't want to run my YouTube channel based off of Apple and Samsung. That brings in the clicks. Listen, I come to the conclusion that I know my YouTube channel gonna grow slow, right? Because if I don't talk about the trending topics, people usually go to YouTube channels that watch and want to watch the trending topics, Apple and Samsung. Apple brings in the views. And listen, behind the scenes, that's the number one trending topic on social media, on YouTube, on everything, is all about the Apple iPhone. Now, I, yes, I believe that you do not have a lot of coverage on the OnePlus 13R. You do not have. Matter of fact, I haven't saw maybe no more than two channels. I haven't saw no more than two channels that talked about that phone. But you have the hundreds of channels will talk about iPhones. So that's the difference. That is the difference. But yeah, let's go. It is. Yes, Tech Right, he does cover mobile devices heavily. I would tell you, yeah. Check him out, man. iPhone is getting Gemini. Check this out. I got that part of my Tech News Friday. So my Tech News Friday, we're gonna talk about it. The LG department need to come back, bruh. I don't know how many people have stated and they're trying to gather a petition. They're trying to do this. I'm in a lot of LG groups with thousands of people, thousands of LG fans that's trying to push it for LG to come back. And right now, LG is not responding. People have sent emails to LG. People are hashtagging and adding LG. People have sent letters to LG. I've seen people do all kinds of things to try to get LG's attention. Here's the problem. The problem with LG coming back, right, is it's a very expensive proposition for them. They would have to spend a lot of money. And I'm going to tell you why. Not because of the phone if they drop a phone, we know that LG is innovative. We know that LG will make a great phone. But here's the thing in the tech industry. It doesn't matter if you make a great phone. We're talking about the OnePlus 13 Aura. That's a great phone. Nobody talking about it. So what happens with LG? LG comes back. You have to remember that you have a lot of LG fans that's not YouTube content creators. They are buyers. So what happens if LG comes back? They would get destroyed on the internet. That is the problem. The problem is if LG came back and they could make one of the best smartphones on the planet, they could go head to head with OnePlus. They can do that. It doesn't matter. They would get destroyed on the internet. I'm going to tell you how they're going to get destroyed. If they price that phone, if they come out with a phone, if they price it above $800, they're going to get destroyed. If they price it at $1,000, it's going to be RIP. If they don't pay off the top YouTubers to give them a favorable review or unbiased review, they would get destroyed on the internet. So it is so much for LG to make a comeback. And that's why you think about it. Well, should LG make a comeback knowing that they go get destroyed on the internet? It is a fundamental problem for LG. And you have to remember, one of the biggest problems with LG before they left the smartphone arena is that they marketing department is the one that failed them. If you talk about LG, why did LG fail? It wasn't because of their product. Their product was good. It was because of no marketing. It was because of the lack of marketing. It was because of I just felt that they were scared. Like, I just felt that they didn't want to go head to head with Samsung. I felt that they didn't want to compete. So when you look at a company that market department was fucking scary, then that's why they failed. Because you can make a good product. It don't matter how good the product is. It all depends on how good you market it. Think about this. You could have, think about this, the OnePlus 13. Every YouTube content creator that I saw talked about how good the OnePlus 13 is. I've saw so many videos saying that the OnePlus 13 can outshine the Galaxy S25 Ultra. I agree with that because the OnePlus 12 was better in my opinion. But the problem is that a lot of YouTube content creators, in order to be in good standing with Samsung and Apple, sometimes they like to be a little biased about it. And that's the problem we got. The problem we got is that Also, we talked about the carriers. OnePlus is not on carriers. In the United States, people like to finance. Listen, man, people don't like to pay listen, the phone could be $8.99. It doesn't matter. Nobody's not coming out of their pocket over $800 for a phone. The problem, and listen, I know what people say, well, OnePlus does finances, but that means that person have to have knowledge to go to OnePlus website to order their phone and wait 2 or 3 days to get the phone. When you could go to a carrier and get a Galaxy phone right now, all you got to do is pay the tax on it. You can go get an iPhone right now, all you got to do is pay the tax on it. So that's where OnePlus is losing at. OnePlus is losing because there's no availability. That's where you go get it, where you go find it. You can, if I want my phones to be at AT&T, T-Mobile, Verizon. Tech enthusiasts, listen to me, people. Tech enthusiasts will find a way to buy that phone. The regular Douglas not doing that. I think the realization that the regular Douglas not doing it. Plus, the OnePlus 13 is not on Amazon. Listen to me, man. I looked. The OnePlus 13 is not on Amazon. That is a huge problem, people. Listen, let me go to Amazon.com and I'm going to show you guys OnePlus 13. Listen, man. Let me go here, go to Amazon right there. All right, here we go. Amazon. Where the OnePlus 13? Like I put OnePlus 13 in. They got the OnePlus 12, but they don't have the OnePlus 13. This is a huge problem. It is so bad that you could buy a OnePlus Open, but here's the problem. The OnePlus Open is not Prime. So that means you have to go to third-party sellers. So the OnePlus 12 is, you could get that on Amazon. That's drop shipped, right? But the OnePlus Open, no OnePlus 13. That is the problem. It's no way for the people to listen. It's no way for the people to get that phone. That is the problem. When you got a problem like this, this is one of the reasons why OnePlus can't sell. Listen, the OnePlus 12 is $789. I would highly recommend that phone. But where's the OnePlus 13? They got the OnePlus 11. They got they got other odds and ends. And this is the problem with OnePlus, man. And I believe that the one of the things that OnePlus need to do is that OnePlus need to get on either carriers or they got to be on Amazon. Now, don't get me wrong. The OnePlus 13 may eventually come on Amazon, right? But I mean, come on now. The OnePlus 13 is not on Amazon. So that's a missed opportunity. A missed opportunity for OnePlus. And that's something that, I don't know, man. Y'all let me know down in the comments, man. I mean, OnePlus is killing everyone but the states, to be realistic. I agree. I think the biggest problem with OnePlus is that is not good, is this not available. I think that OnePlus could probably beat everything out there, mop the floor with everything out there. The problem again with OnePlus, they're not at Best Buy. Well, the OnePlus 12 is at Best Buy. Well, the OnePlus 13. All right. So I went to Best Buy. The OnePlus 13s are not in stock. You have to order them. It takes a few days to come in. Okay. So technically you could go to Best Buy. You still have to wait a few days. Some of them are not in stock. Amazon is not on Amazon. It's not in the carriers. So if you look at how difficult for an average consumer to try to buy this phone, they'll just go to the carriers the same day and get a Galaxy S25. They could go the same day and get a Galaxy S25. And that is the issue for OnePlus. That is the issue for OnePlus. I know, that's what I'm saying. I believe that Amazon would have it. And look, we're talking about one of the best phones of 2025 that's not available everywhere. And that is the issue. I wish that OnePlus was on the carriers and I wish that they was good to go. But I mean, hey, listen, Why OnePlus phones don't have their phones on T-Mobile? They used to. The OnePlus 10 or the OnePlus 11, I believe, was the last phones on T-Mobile. T-Mobile don't carry OnePlus phones no more. They're not on T-Mobile. Unfortunately, why? Okay, why they're not on T-Mobile? Well, let's talk about it. I would challenge anybody to walk in a T-Mobile store, act dumbfounded. Just act dumbfounded. I'm looking for a phone. What phones you got available? 2 phones they go recommend: Galaxy phone, iPhone. That's gonna be. Listen, if you walk into a T-Mobile or AT&T or Verizon or any carrier phone, any carrier, if you go in there and you act like you really don't know or whatever, they go try to sell you a Galaxy. They can have Motorola sitting on the shelf. They can have what they call it, the Rebel sitting on the shelf. They can have all these phones sitting on the shelf, but their salesperson go recommend a Galaxy to you right off the spot. And not only they go recommend a Galaxy phone, they go tell you we got them all in stock and we can get it to you. All you gotta do is pay the tax on it. Come up with about $150 and you can walk out of the door with a Galaxy phone. And that is the problem. That is the problem. They're way too lazy. People, there's no way for lazy people to get that phone. And that's right. Scoop, perfect analogy. Lazy people not ordering no phone. Lazy people not going online and ordering a phone and they say, do you have a trade? And they ask you for your IMEI number. Think about that, right? If you go to oneplus.com or .net and you put in a trade in, they're going to ask you for your IMEI number. Okay, the average consumer don't know where their IMEI number at. So they don't know. Guess what happened? They get frustrated. Say, you know what? Fuck it. I would just go get a Galaxy. And that is the problem. Like, even if you say, okay, I want a OnePlus, I go on OnePlus.net, but they're telling me I could get, dollars, money off if I got to trade in this off, that off, $100 off, this off, this off. You get the free buds and blah, 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 blah. And like, all right, cool. And like, okay, what's the IMEI? Man, you ask anybody that got a smartphone and ask them, do you know where to locate your IMEI number? And they go tell you, I don't know, and I don't care. That's the problem. Like, I think there's too many hurdles, man. It's too many hurdles. I got the OnePlus 12 Aura. Congratulations to you, by the way. OnePlus 12 Aura for $400 Canadian. Okay. And my wife got the OnePlus 12 Nord for under $300 Canadian just before the release. Congratulations to you, Joshua. Yes, you found the golden ticket, sir. Golden ticket right there. The OnePlus Open is at Best Buy. Easy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The OnePlus Open. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that. I would have to go see. But yeah, it's a global market. Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. They cost too much, bro. What costs too much? Well, okay. I've ordered a OnePlus 13 and didn't know that it was on sale at Best Buy. Yeah, man, Best Buy got it on sale. But Best Buy, I'm gonna tell you what Best Buy do, right? Best Buy would give you if you put it on your carrier, you get so much money off. And if you buy it from Best Buy, if they got them in stock, a lot of them don't have it in stock. Trust me, I looked on Best Buy a couple of days ago, and they got the shipping. You could get it in a few days. And in that case, I'm gonna go to OnePlus.net, and if I could get it in a few days, I might as well go to OnePlus and get it from their website and get a trade in, because Best Buy trade-ins is trash. You do not want to buy a OnePlus 13 at Best Buy if you got a trade in. If you got a trade in, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh my God. If you want to get ripped off, go to Best Buy and get a OnePlus 13 with a trade in, because they ain't gonna give you no more than $40, $50. Listen, I think OnePlus was for the OnePlus 9 Pro was gonna give you like $250, $300 or something. Best Buy was gonna give me like $40. So listen, it's trash. This fair warning: if you're doing a trade in as a tech enthusiast, you know that shit. Don't buy that Best Buy. You give you a tech if you trading in. But yeah, I believe that OnePlus tried to go all in on T-Mobile a couple of years ago. Yeah, man, but again, what happened? Why OnePlus don't sell? Because listen, man. I'm gonna tell you why OnePlus don't sell at carriers. Just like remember what the Microsoft Surface Duo was on carriers, and what did they do? They give their phones back to Microsoft. The biggest problem with carrier stores is the salespeople. The salespeople are not tech. Listen, man, every person that I talk to, they fucking don't have no. If you go into a carrier store, a lot of them do not know tech. A lot of them don't. They don't even know when the phone's coming out. They don't know. Like, they don't know. And that's my problem. That's my problem with the carrier stores. Yeah, I froze. I saw it. That's my problem with the carrier stores. It's because they don't care. So what that means, they go sell you an iPhone and a Galaxy. You know why? That's easy sell. A Galaxy phone is an easy sell. An iPhone is an easy sell. A OnePlus, they got to break it down to you. A OnePlus, they got to go through it. A OnePlus, they got to break it down to you. They're not doing that. They're not doing that. So that's the problem. Yeah, I know I froze up. I just saw it. It just gave me a what you call it. And OnePlus don't advertise. And yeah, I mean, look, man, I just feel that OnePlus have so much against them. Samsung marketing is a lot. Apple marketing is a lot. OnePlus doesn't market. And OnePlus goes off of fans, the OnePlus community, the word of mouth, YouTube content creators, TikTokers. You don't listen. I'm on TikTok a lot. I do not see hardly no one. Matter of fact, I have not seen no OnePlus content on TikTok. I've seen my content. I posted on TikTok with the OnePlus 12, but I don't see other creators on TikTok talking about the OnePlus 13. On YouTube, very minimum content creators talking about the OnePlus 13. You have more people talking about a trash ass iPhone 16e before they talk about the OnePlus 12 or OnePlus 13. That is crazy. But hey, bruh, stop. Stop what? Hey, Tech Preacher. Not too much on Best Buy trade-ins, but they may not be as generous as Samsung or OnePlus. Yeah, listen, Shark Fin, I say this, that Best Buy is going to always give you the terrible trade-ins. Especially the way I say it is like this: if you have to order a OnePlus 13 from Best Buy and you have a trade-in, you might as well go to Best Buy. You might as well go to OnePlus website, and get it. If you go wait for it, I just don't see why. I don't see going to Best Buy and getting it. All right, let's go here. If it's available for shipping and for pickup as long as you get the unlocked version. Requires pickup from them to activate. Yeah. But the iPhone 16e is going to sell more than OnePlus. Yeah, probably so. I'm going to tell you something about Apple, man. And look, most tech enthusiasts and most tech reviewers destroyed is still destroying the iPhone 16e. It's being destroyed all over the internet, but it doesn't matter. Apple still go sell a shit ton of them. Apple go still sell a shit ton of them. So it doesn't matter what we say. The Apple fan base is so loyal, man. It says it don't matter. And OnePlus is always tucked away in the back of this carrier store, and that was the thing. Look, they have the Galaxy phones and they have the iPhones up front with beautiful displays. They have the OnePlus way back there by the shitter. If you got to go take a piss, you're gonna see a OnePlus right there next to the fucking shitter. Why? Why have the OnePlus phone before you get to the bathroom? And that's the thing. You have Motorola and OnePlus, they be sitting over there by the shitter. But you got your Galaxy phone with fucking lights and shit blinging all over the place. And you got, happy people with a family holding hands with the iPhones in their hand. Talk about you could get iPhone forever. If a family of 4, get it for $99. A family of 4, get this Galaxy device. Get a Galaxy whenever you want to. Get a Galaxy on demand. Get an iPhone here for you and your family. Buy one, get one free. The marketing is it's hard to turn. Think about this. It's hard to turn down when you walk into a carrier store and they got smiling faces and families holding hands and all that shit. Talk about you get a family of 4 and get 4 free iPhones when you start up a new account. Think about this. If you switching from one account to the next account, they're going to give you 4 of them motherfuckers for free. See what I'm saying? That's why they go sell. And the iPhone 16e, that shit going to be free. That's why this go sell. The iPhone should be in the shitter. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it should be, but it's not, And so if you see people get brainwashed, by the marketing, heavy marketing, right? And all of a sudden they believe it. They believe it. Shit, they believe it at a certain point, they're going to believe it. How you mad at Apple for marketing their shit? Listen, I'm not mad. I just feel that that's how they do it. No, that's how they supposed to do it. This is what Apple's supposed to do. This is what Samsung's supposed to do. If OnePlus wants to be in that arena, then they have to drop dollars. They have to market themselves just like Apple and Samsung. Here's the problem though, Mims. If OnePlus drop millions and millions and millions of dollars on marketing, then that price go up. And I think that's the problem. The problem with OnePlus is they want to be $300 to $400 cheaper than the competition. They want to be $300 to $400 cheaper than the competition. That means it's no marketing. They can't put millions and millions of dollars on marketing. Apple and Samsung don't give a fuck because they go charge you $1,400 for the phone. They go charge you for their marketing. They don't give a fuck. So they go charge you $1,400 for it. They go charge you $1,300 for it. They go charge you for it because they don't give a fuck. They go market that shit till the wheels fall off. That means that OnePlus only goes by word of mouth. Not mad at Apple, not mad at Samsung. Because guess what? We, as consumers, is paying for their marketing. So they don't give a shit. They don't care. They go put iPhone, they go spend millions and millions and millions of dollars on that product. That's how it's going to go. Let's go. Yeah, smash that like button. I mean, Google spent billions of dollars in marketing, and they still are at 3% market share. You know why? Michael? I'm gonna tell you why. Because even though that Google is trending up, okay, even though Google is trending up, again, you still have your bigger content creators that's still saying, yes, the Pixel 9 Pro XL or the Pixel 9 Pro is a great phone, but you got that one word but. but the Galaxy is better. How many fucking times have you saw or heard a YouTube content creator say that? They'll say that the Pixel 9 series of devices is great phones, but the Galaxy phones are better. I've heard it so many times. How many times have you heard it? How many times have you heard the shit? Let's see. My Google has been sponsoring the NBA game. Listen, Google they have, I think it's more than 3% market share. I think it's a little more. I think it's a little more than 3%. I don't know yet. I don't know. Listen, happy birthday to you. It was my pleasure. I was honored to be on your live stream, sir. It was my pleasure. Happy birthday to you, sir. I've been leaning towards Verizon. Okay, cool. You've been okay. You like Metro PCS for like 12 months? All right, cool. I mean, they're not lying. Listen, you know what, man? That's the thing, though. You know, it is what it is. They're gonna make sure that they're gonna put all the marketing dollars out there, and they're gonna make the consumer pay for it. You know, think about $12.99. You know, $12.99 for 256. Go 512. You go pay 14 plus tax, $1,500. That's how they do it, bro. That's how they make their money. You'll pay for it. Definitely go pay for it. Let's see. I went inside the store earlier today to activate my phone, and I saw the promo. Yeah, I mean, it's what promo? Let me see. I would go back up a little bit. You saw a promo? Boost Mobile got the iPhone 13 for $149. All right, here we go. iPhone 13 for $149 with a $25 plan. That's on Boost Mobile. Yeah. And that goes to show you that let's talk about this for a second. Let's see. 16, that's 3 generations behind. That means that if Samsung was selling let's go back, 24, 23, S22. So if Samsung was, if Boost Mobile was selling the Galaxy S22 for $149, you think people would buy it? Because, I mean, they got the 8 devices, right? They got the 8 devices, but the S22, it's not bad for, you know, I mean, 100, you know, that'd be a S22 for $149. Probably not bad, right? It's not bad. If they were selling the Galaxy phone the same way they selling the iPhone, right? That would be bad. Let's see. This year, the Pixel 9 Pro was a dope experience, but Samsung experience was too. Yeah, but okay, and that brings up this, Mims. Okay, that's the question for a consumer. If you had a choice as a regular degular of a Pixel 9 Pro and a Galaxy S25 Ultra, 99% of most customers would go Samsung because Samsung is a name brand. Pixels, Google, I don't know if I want the Google phone. I'm going to go Samsung. So that's the thing. 90% of most people will probably go Samsung versus Pixel. So how do Google change that, though? The marketing that Google been doing has been great. Listen, most content creators been slamming the S25 series of devices, but the Samsung Knights been out there in full force. The Samsung Knights been bypassing the YouTube content creators that's been slamming their phones and been telling everybody, hey, listen, go to Reddit, go to Twitter and go to different social media. The Samsung Knights is out there praising it. Like, nah, don't listen to him. He's bought and paid for by Apple. He's an Apple shield and all that. Listen, as soon as you talk bad about a Galaxy phone, the first thing they'll tell you get paid by Apple. If you talk bad about an Apple phone, they say you get paid by Samsung. So everybody, and I see these comments out there. People even put fucking comments on my YouTube channel. You must be getting paid by Apple. Now, if you've been following my YouTube channel for a long time, you know goddamn well that I don't use iPhones. But when you talk bad about Samsung, you get paid by Apple. Or you get paid by Google. But 9 times out of 10, they'll tell you get paid by Apple. So that's unfortunate. Let's see. Yes, I mean, my favorite LG phone was the V60. V20 was tempting. Removable battery, USB-C, hi-fi DAC. Yes, great phone. Great phones. Yes. Great legacy phones. Well, let me ask y'all a question then. I mean, when we talk about phones, and I've been making plenty of videos holding companies' feet to the fire for not doing updates and security patches and shit like that, right? You got phones that still got 2023 security patches. They're selling them in 2024. You go see phones that could be sold in 2025 with 2023 and 2024 security patches. I mean, we've been seeing that shit. I've been calling out Alcatel. I've been calling out New Mobile. I've been calling out Unihertz. I've been calling these companies out for dropping phones that got old operating systems and no fucking security patches and not like that. At what point do we get to the point where it's okay if a phone come out with no security? But listen, even Motorola have been on that bandwagon. Motorola don't fucking update their phones. Motorola don't even update their phones, man. Motorola phones are still stuck on Android 14 and shit, right? Android 14 with old security patches. And Motorola's supposed to be the king, up there with the king of the crop, but they fall behind. I mean, Samsung is goose grease and honey and people that Galaxy phones that you did pay $1,400 and $1,500 still on Android fucking 14 and Android 16. The Android 16 betas is out, and fucking Samsung users is still stuck on Android 14. And I mean, when do we get outraged about this? And why, when we talk about it, why would we make videos about calling Samsung, holding their feet to the fire? People, well, Samsung, they working on it. Listen, man, let me tell you something. Fuck all that bullshit. Y'all got to get y'all heads out the fucking sand. Samsung is the biggest fucking cell phone company on the planet. You mean to fucking tell me that them motherfucking, all these people that's working on software and they can't get it right? Come on, man. Y'all got to see the writing on the wall. Samsung is holding this operating system so they can sell more S25. Come on, man. Nobody on this planet can convince me that Samsung has issues rolling out Android 15 One UI 7 to legacy devices. You cannot sit up here and convince me that all the money and R&D that Samsung spend, you can't sit up here and tell me that Samsung can't roll out Android 15. Come on, man. No. Fuck no. You can't sit up here and tell me that. You can't sit up here and, I don't care what the excuses is. I don't care. You mean that today they made the phone, they made the software, I don't care. You can't sit up here and tell me that it's almost Android 16 and they're telling you that they will not roll out Android 15 to legacy devices until fucking April or May, when fucking Android 16 will be rolling out 2 months later. No. You and the Samsung purists will say, well, One UI is a huge leap forward. Come on, man. Android 15, One UI 7 is a huge leap forward. Give me a fucking break. Like, come on, man. Y'all got to, I just feel that, you know, I just feel like y'all just let Samsung just do it to people and don't complain about it. But I promise you, when if Google did it, if OnePlus did it, and look at what we doing with Motorola, because Motorola is hella late with their updates. Look what we doing with budget phones like Unihertz and Alcatel and New Mobile. We fucking flaming them. But the biggest company on the planet can't get it right, and everybody giving them a pass. Man. You can't sit up here and that's what I'm saying. Gotta be some truth to that. You can't sit up here and tell me one of the biggest companies on the planet. Think about this. If Apple say, you know what, we go fuck over our users and don't put iOS 19 on our phone for 7 fucking months. And Mims, I promise you, Mims go be like, wait, hold on. This phone. You mean to tell me that I can't get my latest operating system? That means that you telling me when the iPhone 17 come out, that means my iPhone 16 not go get iOS 18 or 19 or whatever until 2026 in May, when y'all usually drop that operating system in September? No way. No. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way. Nobody can sit up and tell me issue, because if Apple held an operating system for 8 months, y'all would be losing y'all fucking minds. If Google would come out with their Pixel 10, if Google came out with their Pixel 10 devices, right, and the fucking Pixel 9 didn't get Android 16 until fucking 2026 in May. In May, when fucking Android fucking 17, let me see, whatever our next operating system come out, y'all will be losing y'all mind. You know? Google is sponsoring the NBA and WNBA for years now. Yeah, they've been doing that. Excuses. Well, yeah, man. I'm telling you, excuses, man. Yeah, man. Excuses, man. Excuses, man. Man, you mean it? I just found. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Android 16 betas is out already. But what I'm saying is, what if Google release the Pixel 10 and your Pixel 9 didn't get the final version of Android 16 until 2026, May of 2026, which you talk about 7, 8, 9 months. It's insane. If you're referring to the Moto, they definitely stepped the game up with more updates. At the moment, the Flip 2023 is on Android 15, but my Galaxy S24 Ultra is on Android 14. So that make sense. And listen, matter of fact, I talked about that Motorola was kind of hanging behind with updates, but look what Samsung is doing. Like, I mean, think about this. The only phone that Samsung have in their arsenal that's on Android 15 that's up to date is the S25 Ultra, the S24, the S23, the S22, the Flips, the Z Folds. All them phones is sitting on old operating system updates. They're sitting on old operating system. They're sitting on now we're talking about the Z Folds that's almost a $2,000 phone, and they're sitting on No updates. Make it make sense, bro. Make that make sense, bro. Make that make sense. By some reports, Google is up to 9%. That's what I thought. I thought Google was. I know you had said 3%, but I thought it was a little higher than that, and stuff like that. But that brings me to a lot of, okay, if Google is at 9%, that means Samsung still rule the round table. And that's why they can do users the way they do them. That's why they don't put no power brick in the box. That's why they took away the Bluetooth features. That's why they not give you the zoom lens like they used to. That's why they shortchange you on a lot of stuff. So here's the bigger question. In 2026, when the Galaxy S26 come out, would they screw over the S25s? Because look like that's the trend. That means that your S25 is not going to get Android 16 until next year, April or May. Because if they could get away with it, I mean, listen, if they get, listen, think about this. If Samsung getting away with it right now, who's to say they don't do that to the S25 next year? And they're talking about, we gonna give you 7 years of updates. 7 years of updates when them motherfuckers a year late. Yeah, they give you 7 years of updates. They gonna be almost a year late. Each update gonna be almost a year late. Oh man. Oh man. It tells you a lot, don't it? It tells you a lot. It does, tells you a lot. Of course, the Pixel's going to get updates first. But you know what's so funny? Tech for your needs. Remember when Samsung had got their updates before Pixels? Now, Pixels was always on the betas, right? You could get your betas. But didn't Samsung used to release updates before Google? Remember when Doodle and them used to come to my streams and talk about how we got the updates, what happened to Google, why Google ain't got no updates. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember when the Samsung fans used to come on my live streams and used to be Hercules with pom-poms in their hand when they got the operating system first? Remember that? Remember with all the pom-poms in their hand? Hercules. And when they was doing all that, when Samsung was releasing the new iteration of Android before Google did, all the Hercules was in the building with their pom-poms and their high shorts, right? Remember that? Yep. Y'all remember that? Remember those good old days, man, when Samsung used to drop the latest iteration of Android and the Samsung fans came out with their pom-poms and booty shorts and they was out there talking about, see, I told you, we the best. Remember those days? Now when One UI 7 is when One UI 7 don't come out, all of a sudden the Samsung fans then turned around and said, well, they still got to work on it. I mean, it's a huge upgrade from their past devices. So you got to give Samsung some time. We got to give Samsung some time. We got to make sure Samsung do it right. Now, my question is that Samsung ain't got like 2 people working, right? They got a fucking arsenal, a team of people working on a operating system. And you mean to tell me that they can't, it's going to take them 7 months? They can take them 7 months to drop it? Nah, man, that's bullshit, man. Samsung is milking it. That's it, man. It's all about a money grab. I've been talking about that for weeks. Samsung is purposely delaying the operating system. They purposely delaying updates. Yeah, bro, I've been saying that. A lot of people easy. They got the man. Listen, man. I don't. That the bottom line is this: Samsung purposely is doing that. Absolutely. The tables are turned. Yep. You talk about Samsung like it's like an ex cheated on you, bro. nah, man. Listen, listen. I understand. I understand. I understand. The problem is if I don't talk about it, nobody talk about it. If people get a false narrative, then they don't understand the information. See, it's a fundamental difference between between YouTube content creators that just brush it off to the side. The content creators that go always talk about it because we got to keep them accountable, hold their feet to the fire. Don't think about this. We're not talking about no fucking $200 phone that, okay, you might get update, you might not. We're not talking about no fucking new mobile or no fucking Alcatel or no fucking LG or no fucking Motorola. We talk about $13 and $14 and $2,000 phones. We're not talking about no fucking spell checker phones here, man. We talk about the real deal. It ain't got nothing to do with why I keep talking about it. The problem is why Samsung don't fix the shit. And why people giving them a pass. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah, if it's bullshit. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. That's the way I feel. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Yeah, that's why. And listen, that's why I got kicked out of the Samsung program. Hey, man, let me tell you something. When you're in these programs, man, you can't talk. Listen, man, I got kicked out of Google program. I got kicked out of Samsung program, bro. I mean, it is what it is, man. Listen, I don't bend over for nobody, and it's no fluff, no pass. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. If I want the shit, I'm going to buy the shit. As y'all can see, if I want the shit, I buy the shit. I'm not going to sit up there and fluff or pass a company that fuck over their users. I'm here for my community. Now, listen, if y'all want me to be fake and phony, just let me know. Easy, you know what? Fuck it. Talk good about Samsung. Be fake and phony. I mean, they got a lot of channels that's fake and phony. If y'all want me to be fake and phony and praise them for all the good stuff that they did, don't talk negative about it. Don't talk negative. I would still be in the Pixel group. I would still be in the Samsung group. I mean, I don't know what y'all want me to do. If you talk bad about them, then you're hating. If you talk good about them, then you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Yeah. I mean, wow. Yeah. Listen, you think about it, Michael C. They put 12 gigs of RAM in the Galaxy Note 10. Let's talk about it. Galaxy Note 10 was 12 gigs of RAM. Galaxy Note 20, 12 gigs of RAM. Galaxy S21 Ultra that took away the fucking S Pen, 12 gigs of RAM. Galaxy S22 Ultra, they bought back the S Pen because they got fucking slammed. S23 Ultra, 12 gigs of RAM, right? S24 Ultra, 12 gigs of RAM. S25 Ultra, 12 gigs of RAM, but they took away Bluetooth functionality. I believe, and I've been talking about this, S26 Ultra, say goodbye to the S Pen, 12 gigs of RAM. It say goodbye to the S Pen, 12 gigs of RAM. S26 Ultra. There you go. You have companies, that's even fucking Google is putting 16 gigs of RAM. Think about how embarrassing that is for Samsung. You motherfuckers let Google come and put 16 gigs of RAM on your ass. Think about how embarrassing. Every Samsung fan got to be sitting around there like this. Y'all let Google come in this motherfucker and put 16 gigs of RAM and y'all put 12 gigs of RAM. Y'all got to be tripping. Every Samsung fan got to be thinking about that. Samsung is mad because nobody's buying the Galaxy S25. That's why they're available. Listen, you could walk. Think about a long time ago when Samsung used to be hella busy, everything sold out. You couldn't get a phone for weeks. The back order was all the people. I remember what it was, the Note 20, or maybe the S10 Plus, the Note 10, Note 20. Remember how you had to wait for fucking 2 months to get your phone? Was it the S21? No, I don't think it was the S21. I think it was the Note 20. I think people was waiting months to get their phones. What happened? What had happened? Keep talking. Keep talking your talkies. I'm just pointing out that you have some hate energy. Listen, bro. A lot of people say I had hate for Apple, but here I am. Right? People say I have hate for Samsung, but here I am. All right? I mean, you know, I still, you know, I mean, I got hate, you know, yes, sir. You know, S22 Ultra start off. Oh, 8 gigs. And oh, you know what? That's right. The S20 got 12 gigs of RAM. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Note 10, and then we get it to the 20 series, and they had 12 gigs. I remember when they tried to do the 8 gigs of RAM. Oh yeah, remember that, Michael? Remember that? Remember when Samsung was like, you know what? We're gonna try to be sneaky. They try to be sneaky. They try to put that 8 gigs of RAM in that phone. Remember 8 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs? I remember that. That's right. They sure did do it. If they pull out the S Pen, it would be a riot online. Listen, they did it with the S21. You can see the trend. Like I believe that and I'm gonna tell you, the Samsung fans already gearing up for it because they've been online saying that I've been seeing videos say, well, I don't use the pen, so if Samsung go away with the pen, it's no big deal. How many? I'm sure that you saw a video, Big House, that some YouTuber or some content creator online or somebody say that I don't use the S Pen. So if Samsung get rid of it, it's no big deal. Maybe they'll give us more battery life. Okay. You've been seeing, they're already gearing up for not getting the S Pen. They're already gearing up for it. They're already gearing up for it, bro. I'm telling you, they're already gearing up for it. If there's no S Pen, why have an Ultra? I'm saying, bro, they're already gearing up for it. They did it with the S21. So history repeats itself. Oh, yes, that's right. If you pre-ordered, you automatically got bumped up to the 12 gigs of RAM. I remember that for the with the 256 model, that was technically the 8 gigs of RAM. And you know what? The carrier stores were selling the 8 gigs of RAM. Remember the carrier stores were selling 8 gigs of RAM? Yeah, I remember that. How do Google upload the source code for GitHub and whatever it's called? It's GitHub. Yeah, you say get hurt. Yeah. I got 2 terabyte sticks and 2 terabyte micro SD cards for $13 off AliExpress. How much do these companies make off of storage? Oh yeah, well, you know, they do $100 increments. Apple does $100 increments for more storage. And I believe that Samsung does the same thing. They do $100 increments, bro. So they're gonna make $100. And believe it or not, you might pay $13 for it, but Samsung and Apple is dirt fucking cheap. Like it's probably $5 for them. It's probably dirt cheap for them. $10 at the most. But yeah, let me see what time it is. It was almost 11 o'clock. Let me get out of here a minute. Yeah. Juan probably knows more details. Yeah. But yeah, man, I mean, it's one of those things that I try to keep it real. You know, we have fun. Try to keep it real, no matter what. And keeping it real, you know, $13 for a yeah, you know, I'm just about to say that too. $13 for a 2 terabyte SD card, unless it's a scan disc or something like that, or maybe it's a reject or something. I don't know, man. You know, listen, I do a lot of promos for AliExpress. I do promos for a Temu, and I mean some of their product is okay. You know, I mean it's coming. So the reason why they sell it so cheap is because they cut the middleman. They come from, you know, the source, right? That's making the shit, Ching China, and you know you getting it. So it's not going through like, you know, to the Amazon trying to make money off it, and then it going to somebody else, and then it's going to somebody else. It's going from the seller to you, and that's why it's probably so cheap. My S22 Ultra is 512 gigs, 12 gigs of RAM, black. I didn't have to wait over a month to get it. Okay, it was okay. I don't know which one it was. I don't know whether I was going to be the Note 20. I don't think it was the S21. I don't know. I think it was the Note 20. I don't know. But I remember it was one of those devices that a lot of people had to wait for about 2 months to get. So I don't know. Yeah, somebody let me know down in the comments what device it was. Was it the Note 20? Was it the S21 that you had to wait a month to get? A month, 2 months, it was out of stock. And that was Samsung glory days, you know, the Note 10. Remember the Note 10 Plus? Oh, man, with the colors and, oh, man, I don't know. Samsung just fucked up. All right. Yeah, I need a link. Yeah, listen, I'm going to need a link. It's a scan disc. I'm sorry, SanDisk. If it's a SanDisk, man, send us some links, bro. But come on, don't hide it, man. Send us some links. Hold on. Big House. Oh, no, not Big House. Hold on, let's go back. Who that was right there. Yeah, man, send it. Put some links, bro. Put some links. Man, listen, man. If you got 2 terabyte USB stick by SanDisk, send us some links, bro, so we can buy a whole bunch of them. Cause see, AliExpress, man, don't take no more than about 4 or 5 days to ship, man. So, man, if they SanDisk, put some links, bro. I miss Blue phones, man. Let me tell you something, man. You know, Blue still drop phones, man. They kind of one and done devices, you know. They actually remember Big House, and they dropped some flagship devices that was kind of beautiful. A lot of people was making videos about the flagship Blue phones, and they kind of wizzled away. They came next day from Amazon. Okay, so drop some links, man. I mean, I don't know. He said, hell no, I ain't buying no 2 terabyte sticks for $13. It may, like I say, it may be rejects, man, from SanDisk. You know, if what happened is when these companies don't pass quality checks, they still sell those chips. Like if they don't pass quality, they will sell them to like third-party sellers. Because the yield is not up to par. So they don't throw them away. Like these companies that have like SanDisk and all these chips and all that, and they fail quality, they don't throw them away. They sell them. But is it worth it? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Blue phones, bro. I'm gonna tell you, man. The Blue came out, and they caught my attention with the Vivo the Vivo phone, right? What was the Big House? I know you. Yeah, Big House still there with that Vivo phone, and I love that phone. That was the first phone that I knew that had Face ID. It had Face ID on it, and well, I think the Galaxy phones had Face ID, but this phone was a budget phone with Face ID. It had a beautiful, and I got it over there. There you go, right there. Yep. There you go, right there. This phone, I love this phone. Think about this, right? I made a couple of videos about this phone. Look how thin that phone is, man. Listen, this phone, the iPhone is thicker than this phone. That's why I love me and Big House used to love this phone. And look at that. You talk about thin phone, the Galaxy, what they call it, the Galaxy Slim. The Galaxy Slim, right? Man, Blue came out with a really, really good phone. Look how thin that phone is. And this phone is what, 70 years old or something? And look at that. Bruh, look at that. Yes, this is the Blue Vivo 5. Yes. Look at that. Bruh. Man, come on. And this go probably be at that iPhone. The iPhone will be about this thin. And the Galaxy phone will probably be thin like this too. Yep. And somebody said, yes, I don't have a, let me see if I got a doggone pen. I think it does have SD card. I think it do. Oh, man. Oops. I don't have a SIM to. Nope. I sure don't. Let's see if I can use this. All right, let's see if I can use this. Come on, baby, open. Yep. Yes, sir. Yep. You had a SD card. Yep. Sure did. Yep. Look at that. Memory card slot, baby. Yep. Man, bro, look how thin that phone is, man. And look at the camera. Even the camera was flush. And they had a headphone jack. Look at that. A headphone jack. A slim design. You had you got a SIM card and a micro SD card. USB type C. Dual speakers. Right? Man. Bruh, a premium build quality. It's all metal, man. Premium build quality. Look at that. This is why, listen, Big House, this is why I love this phone so much. This thing had Face ID. It had a fast processor in it. At the time, the camera was pretty bad, but it was a two-tone. It's a two-tone, two-tone. Look how thin. Look at that, man. This is iPhone 16 Pro Max. Look at that. Look at that. Galaxy. Look at that. Bruh, come on, man. OnePlus 12 with a case on it. Look at that. Man, bruh. Yeah. Yes, I got 2 keyboards, sir. I got 4 computers. So I have this keyboard. I got this keyboard here. Yes, I have 4 computers, sir. I actually need 2 more keyboards. This mouse runs on both of my Macs. So this mouse runs on both of my Macs. This runs on one computer, and I just swap out the wireless port, and I switch it from computer to computer. Yeah. 2016, yes, sir. USB-C on a blue phone, and you know what? That was so crazy because they were still putting that they wouldn't put USB-Cs on phones. Remember that? They wouldn't put USB-Cs on there. Yes. Apple, Facebook. Yeah. Absolutely, man. Yeah. Mine was from 2017. You just got me to power up. Hey, bro, listen, man. Listen, I might make a video, oldie but goodie video, sir. I might make an oldie but goodie video, man. Stay tuned, man. I'm gonna keep this on the desk. I might make an oldie but goodie video of it, man. No, I think it's a 5.5 inch display. I think this is a 5.5 inch display. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna make a video about it, man. Listen, Big House, you're right, man. This thing had USB Type-C when everybody was doing the micro USB, and this phone had the Face ID, the thin profile. This, you know what? This is still one of the thinnest phones one of the thinnest phones you can get right now. Yeah, I'm gonna make a oldie but goodie. I'm gonna put that on my table, man. I'm gonna make a oldie but goodie about that, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna make a oldie but goodie about it, man. I'm gonna go out to the parks. I'm gonna go out to the parks, man, and I'm gonna oh, look at that, man. Camera. Let's go here. Up, not that one neither. Not that one neither. There we go. I'm gonna go out to the parks and shoot some video. Video ain't gonna probably be that good, but it don't matter. It don't matter. It seems. Yeah, it don't matter. It don't matter. Let me see. Yeah. Yes, man. The next bit. You know what? Elba, I had sent the next Big Robin back after I did the funeral video. I don't have it. I sent the next Big Robin. I should have kept it. God damn it, I should have kept it. But I sent the next Big Robin back, man, after I did the funeral video. So I was like, fuck. I should have kept it, man. I sent it back, bro. Yep, I sent it back, sir. Easy have all the angles. Yeah, I got all the angles. I got all kinds of shit, bro. Like I got all kinds of stuff, man. Hey, listen. LBU, I'm not even gonna lie to you. That'd be perfect for a throwback video. That'd be perfect for a throwback video. Scam this. Yeah, I think I say scan this, scram this. I don't know what I say. Easy got all the angles. Yeah, I got 6 cameras, man. And I got 6 cameras. 6 cameras. Yeah. Got so many cameras, bro. I love it. The thing is that it's cool aesthetic, although it's a gimmick about the cloud storage. Yeah, man, that screwed over the next Big Robin. The next Big Robin was like all the apps was in the cloud. And when you press the app, it had to download to your phone in order for you to open it. That was crazy, man. The concept was okay, but think about it. When the next Big Robin came out, we was like the slow 4G. Remember slow 4G? We wasn't even 4G LTE. We was like 4G. And so people complained about the Next Bit Robin when you downloaded it, when you was downloading the app and you don't use the app for a while, it all of a sudden it uninstalled on your phone and it goes to the cloud. It only left you a little piece of data and it left the icon on your screen. So if you wanted to use the app, you had to click on the app and it had to download. The problem is that the download speeds were so slow. That means when you clicked on the app, it had to download. And that was the biggest issue for Next Bit Robin, that you had to download the app. And we had slow 4G. Now, in 5G, it'll be a whole lot better. And I'm going to tell you why they did it. They was only give you 32 gigs of storage. Remember those days? 32 gigs of storage, right? So NextBit thought that, okay, we're going to give you a phone for 32 gigs of storage, but you're going to have a lot of storage for movies and for, photos. But we're going to take your applications and upload them to the cloud. And when we upload your application to the cloud, we're going to have this a little teeny data that's going to be on your device. So you click on the application, we was going to download the app, and then you can use it. It just didn't work that way. It just didn't work that way. Yeah, next bitch slobbing. It didn't work. It was sucked, man. It sucked, man. It sucked. Man, I still tempted to buy the LG Velvet 2 Pro. It was double release. You can still find it on eBay. And I think you run it Android 12, but you could buy it for a few $100. Listen, a lot of my LG fans was asking me to buy that phone. At the time that I was going to buy it, it was too expensive. So the Velvet 2 Pro was like $800, $900 at the time. That was too high. I wouldn't go buy it. So I gave up on it. Now I think you could get it for about $300. I got the Velvet. Velvet is, that thing was so good. The Velvet is so good. I mean, listen, I might see if I can find a Velvet too. Let me see something. Let me see. VET2 Pro unlocked. Oh, it's not even on Amazon. You ain't gonna find it on Amazon. Nope. Can't find it on Amazon, but let's go to eBay. Let's go to eBay and let's see what eBay got the price at. All right, let's go here. And, let's see. LG Velvet 2 Pro. 5G. Oh, it's a 5G phone too. Hey. Oh, there it goes. It is on eBay. Let me see if I can. Let's see. What scene is this? Scene B. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. It's 128 gigs, $323. Not bad, man. I mean, for a collectible, it's beautiful. Look how beautiful that motherfucker is. It looked like a regular Velvet though. Oh, look at that. Look at that curve, man. God. Yeah. It's a Chinese version now. That's the gold one. Oh, they added a black one. Oh, look at the rings on the back. Bruh, look how pretty that is. Look at the rings on the back of that thing, man. That thing got gold rings on the back. Where's my Velvet? I found it. All right. All right, I found my Velvet. Hey, let's look at this. Bro, the black wings look nice. Oh, look at that. All right, so this one here had silver things on the back. But bruh, look at that. Oh, that thing looks sexy. It got the curves. It got the curve on it. But listen, man, y'all can't sit up and tell me that this ain't a beautiful phone. Look how pretty that phone is, man. The only biggest problem about this phone is that fucking tramp stamp. They got the AT&T tramp stamp on this thing, man. Oh, man, look at that. Beautiful. And guess what? I got the case and everything for it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I wonder if that one could fit the case. I wonder if that one could fit the case. Bruh. Look how beautiful that phone is. That is a sexy. That thing got gold trimming. That thing got gold trimming all around that thing. So they have black, got gold trimming around the cameras, and they have gold trim around the frame. Oh man, that thing is so pretty, bro. This is definitely a collectible. Definitely a collectible, man. Yep, to 323, man. Wow. 323. So there it is, y'all. Man, I might pick one up. Bro. Man, that thing is so pretty. So I mean, I'm just saying, this is a phone that you probably would like. It's not a phone that you use, man. Like that ain't gonna be a phone that you go use. It's a phone for a collectible, man. Like that's a collectible. This not gonna be like your primary phone. If you buy any LG phones right now, think about this. If you buy any LG phones, you buying it for collectability. That's all you buying it for. You buying it for, and listen, you could use them. Yes, absolutely could use them. But you're not buying LG phones right now for your main phone. Yes, I would use the V60 for a main phone, the Velvet, the Wing. I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. Look at the Wing, man. Come on. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is, man. Come on. Y'all can't tell me that LG didn't make fucking masterpieces, man. Right? Don't that look like look, that's a Z Fold. This is Z Fold 4, bro. The same design as the Z Fold 4 right there. Man. Think about that. Look how beautiful that is. And look how fucking dull that is. Think about that. Look how beautiful these phones is, right? And look at this bullshit. Look at that motherfucker, man. And even the fucking LG phones is thinner than this bullshit, bro. Look how dull that color is, man. Yeah, but look how beautiful these phones is, man. Come on, man. Y'all got, man, look at that. Look how beautiful that fucking phones is, man. And look at this fucking dull ass shit. Man, look at that old dull, the fucking dull ass shit, man. Oh man. Man, come on, man. Man, Apple been taking us to the cleaners for years, man. Putting out the same fucking phone year after year after year after year. Oh man. Yeah, I would love to see the Velvet of the Wing in a vegan leather design. Yeah, man. I don't think the LG making them no more. You know, obviously they ain't making them no more, you know. No phone loads apps slow in 2025. Y'all talking about 2016 phones. Yeah, I mean, hey, listen, I don't have no problem with, listen, on my V60 Vel, I don't have no problem with apps opening, man. I don't, I, I mean, I don't have no I don't have no problem with apps opening on my phones. You know, I mean, I don't have no problem with it. Yeah, man. When did we start calling it fake leather? Vegan. Bruh. You think about it. You think about it. A 2023 flagship or 2022 flagship or 2021 flagship, right? A 2021, 2022, 2023 flagship is going to be better and faster, better cameras than a budget phone in 2024, 2025. Think about what I'm saying. I would say that a Galaxy S22 Ultra at $400 or $300 is a better phone than any budget phones that come out in 2025. There's going to be better cameras, faster processors, better design, and stuff like that. A flagship will be better than any budget phone at the same price. So this is why we talk about why buy budget phones in the first place where you could buy the previous year flagships at the same price. This is the biggest problem with budget phones. Budget phones come out at $499. iPhone 16e come out at $599. At $599, you could get an iPhone 15 Pro for $599. Well, iPhone 15, I'm sorry, iPhone 15 for $599. And the iPhone 15 is going to be a way better phone than the iPhone 16e. So this is the problem with budget phones. The problem with budget phones is that you can get last year's flagship or 2-year flagships that's going to be better in every category versus the crap that they drop. Hey, Cynthia. Yeah, I do understand. Yes, no doubt. I just reviewed some footage that I shot on the 11 Pro Max. For some strange reason, it's better than what I got out of 15 Pro Max. I'm telling you, sometimes, I mean, look what Apple doing, man. Like, you know, I mean, it is what it is. What are the popular mid-range chips that they're using these days? 7 series Qualcomm chips and stuff like that. I've seen phones come out with the 600 series processors, and I think the 7 series processors is going to be your mid-range. I would say that I don't understand why these companies just don't put the Snapdragon, not the 8 Elite. What is that? 8. I don't know. What was last year processors? Shit. What was last year processors? Let me see. Galaxy S24 processor. What is that? What is that? 8. Oh, let's see. 8 Gen 3. All right, 8 Gen 3. Okay. Why they just don't put 8 Gen 2 in budget phones or mid-range phones? Just put the 8 Gen 2 in there. Why come out with a 7 series processor? Yeah, 8 Gen 3. Why even come out with a 7 series processor? Make these companies put a 8 Gen 2 or 8 Gen 3 in there, man. I don't understand that. Like that, just put an 8 Gen 2 in there and you're going to be fine. Why come out with these slow as a fucking sludge, the 600, 700 series, or the same thing as the 8 series, 600 series Snapdragon processors? Why? Don't make no sense, man. All right, bro, I love the 620. I'm going to tell you, the 625 processor did a few things. The 625 processor was efficient. Battery life was good. It was a nice processor, performance was good. And it was no overheating. That means you got better performance. The 625 was a better performing chip. And so that's why. That's why I like the 625 chip. Now I don't know about the 7 series yet. I don't know. I don't know about the 7 series. But 625 was the GOAT, man, when it comes out of battery life. It was great processor. Yes. The 8 to 12R got the 8 Gen 2. That Michael, listen. I don't know how many times I got to say this. Your best mid-range phones is going to be either last year flagships or the OnePlus 12R. I can't recommend nothing else. Not for $300. $300 for the OnePlus 12R. And that some bitch got the 8 Gen 2. Why? Why buy anything else? Ain't nothing else to buy. Ain't nothing in there. Listen, buy that phone for $300 and you got change left over. It don't make no sense, bro. Yes, that's 24 FE. Got the 8 Gen 1. Yeah, I like the 888 too. The Moto G Plus, Moto G 5 Plus was a god. Yeah, it was great. Oh, bro, the 808. Oh my God, bro, that was terrible processors. Right, 865 was good, man. 888 was really good too. 865 is still probably my favorite processor. 865 was good. Yeah, OnePlus 12R for the win, man. OnePlus 12R, man. Yeah, remember, listen. I freaking love that phone. Where is it? Where is it? Can't find it. Well, I got this one. Can't find it. I'm not looking for it. But shit. When I'm not looking for it, it's all over the place. When I'm looking for it, when I'm not looking for it, I can always put my hands on it. But when I'm looking for it, but here's what I did find though. Here's what I did find. Remember this? Oh, yes, sir. Oh, look, bruh. And y'all telling me OnePlus wasn't in the game, bruh? Bruh, y'all can't sit, bruh. For the life of me, I can't understand why people don't understand how OnePlus did their shit. This was look at these phones, bro. Look at that. Look at that. Sir. Now I found this one up there. Yeah, get it wiped down on it. Think about that. This is where we was, right? This is where we was, and this is where we at. Bruh, come Come on, bruh. Look at these. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at this. Look at these phones, bruh. And this is what we settling for. Look how beautiful that phone. This is what we settling. This is what people settling for. And you have phones like this. And people say this was, oh my God, you don't want no phone like this. And look at that. Look how thin that phone is. Look how thin that phone is, bruh. Look at that. Look how thin that phone. Look at that. Look how thin that phone is. Look at the big fucking cameras on the back of that shit, man. Come on, bruh. Look, now, a lot of people talking about phones used to be thick. No, phones are thicker now than ever. Think about that, right? We had thin phones already. Phones was already thin. I ain't even got that set up. Phones was already thin. Look how thin these phones was, bruh. Like, phones was already thin. Man. Yeah, we definitely took a step back with yeah. Yeah, bruh. That's what I'm saying, man. Fire, bruh. Fire. Yeah, I got the 16 Pro Max, man. Come on, man. Man. Come on, man. Man. Yeah, Alcatel was still popping in 2016. Yeah. It was, man. It was popping, bro. It was good, man. I don't know what happened. We had phones was thin, man. Phones was thin. I don't get it. Things coming back around again. We went from small phones to bug phones, then smaller. Yeah, Hawks. Man, yeah, that's what we did. That's what we did. You know, and you know, they a lot of think about this, right? Samsung and Apple is coming out with a slim phone, right? They're coming out with a slim phone. But bruh, we've already been there. They're coming out with a slim phone, Hawks. But we have already been there. This ain't nothing new. Everybody getting excited over the new iPhone that's coming out, the iPhone Slim. Bruh, we've already had small phones. Think about it. We've already had small phones already. Look how thin them phones is. Look how thin. We already had thin phones. So we going from here back to this, where we already had. And they calling this innovation. Like a lot of YouTube content creators going online and talking about it's the thinnest Android phone ever. And I'm like, hello? Y'all calling it the new iPhone that's coming out gonna be the thinnest phone ever. And I'm gonna tell you, look how thin this phone is, right? And this is a Galaxy S6. Look how thin. So Samsung is going back to this, how thin this is, right? And look at that. Come on, man. We've already been there. We've already had small phones already. So a lot of people getting caught up in the hype. Thinking, oh my God, we're going back to these ultra slim phones. We're like, oh, we've already got slim phone. Listen, I got over 200 phones sitting over there, and most of them smaller than the iPhone. Think about this. I have all these phones sitting over here, and the majority of them are already thinner than the iPhone. And so, I mean, we're not going back to something new. This shit is old. You said big. I know what you said, big. I would just read it wrong. I read it, but I know what you was mentioning. Think about it. We going back to phones that we already had. We going back to some. It's gonna be 5.5 millimeters. Well, let me see the Blue Vivo 1. Let me see. Let's see. I think the Blue Vivo 1 still go beat it. Let's see. Blue Vivo. Vivo 5. Blue Vivo 5 specs. Let's go to Blue Vivo 5 specs. And let's see how thin this phone is. .9 millimeters. The 6.5 millimeters. Yeah. And it was released in 2016. Man, look at that. 3 gigs of RAM on that thing, man. God, yeah, 5.5 inch, 720p display, 3100 milliamp battery. Android 5, y'all. I think I Android 5 megapixel camera on the back. 13 megapixel camera on the back, 5 megapixel camera on the front. It's running the MT60. You know what's so crazy? They still using the same processor. The MT60, that's the 6753. All right, that's a 6753. They using a 67 something, but they almost using the same MediaTek processors in current devices. That's a 28 nanometer process. 28. God, we've came a long way. Now they had what, 6 nanometers? Yeah. That's it. Yep. God. Shit. Yeah, definitely a difference. There's definitely a difference. Once Apple do something, people forgot that other companies did it before that. That's what I'm saying. Like, they've done that. Hawks, we know, we see. If you're in the smartphone game, we've seen small and thin and skinny phones. We've seen this already. We've already seen skinny phones already. You know what I'm saying? The Xperia 2A Ultra was slimmer than them all. Yeah, that was a slim phone too. Yeah, it was very, very slim device. Let's see. Is the LG V60 256 gigs unlocked? It's still a great phone in 2025, even though it's a 5-year phone. Listen, I'm a biased person. Listen to me. I'm a biased person. I carry the LG V60 in and out my rotation all the time. I don't know if you want to ask me that question, because I have 2 LG V60s. The LG V60 running about $250, $270. Is it good in 2025? Yes and no. It's good if you know its limitations. It's good if you want SD card support. It's good if you want a quad DAC. It's good if you want a dual display and you want to get work done. It's good that you already know that it's not going to be the best of the best, right, as far as performance. It's good as a collectible. It's good because it's a beautiful device in the hand. It's good because it has top-notch cameras. It's good because it has one of the best displays on the market. It's good because it has one of the best battery life in the market. It's good because it has desktop mode and pen support with pen software. It's good for that. What's the kind? The kind is no more support. That's the only kind. And that may be a big kind. No security patches. It's on Android 13. But how many spear checker phones have I reviewed in 2024 that had 2023 security patches? They've had phones that came out in 2024 that had Android 13 with 2023 security patches that was released in 2024. So, with that said, should you buy LG V60 in 2025? Rewind what I just said and think about the pros and the cons. The cons is, I would tell you again, if you go use the device as a secondary device to watch movies, to do email, to play games, to do desktop mode, to write down stuff on the using a pen, using the quad DAC for high pitch headphones, to get decent performance, to get best in class cameras with Pro Mode with separate audio, the best audio in the game, to get a beautiful display, 800 nits, that's the peak brightness on it. To get dual display that you can play games to your heart content. That's what the V60 offers. What it doesn't offer is obviously up to date and support. That's it. And that's all I can say about it. But 256 gigs, oof, if you get it at a good price, send me the link. I might buy me another one. My son's still using the LG G8X to screen case like a champ. Yeah, it works. It works. It works. I mean, listen, it works. Period. Listen, one of the things that most tech reviewers will just slam an LG phone is because it's not the latest and greatest. LG don't make phones anymore. It's slow. Stuff like that. Well, yes. It got the 865. We're on the 8 Elite processors. So if you think about this, If you've been using a phone that has an 8 Gen 3 or 8 Elite processor on it, and then you use a phone that has an 865 processor on it, of course it's going to feel slow. Of course it's going to feel slow. Because if you've been using a phone that has an 8 Elite processor in it, and you use a phone with an 865, it will seem slow. It will be slow. We're talking about 5 years of processing power increases versus that. So the people that's buying, the people that's using LG phones, they already know that it's an 865. They already know that it's not going to be the same performance as an 8 Elite. They already know this already, but they still use them. And that, to me, says a whole lot about current phones. When people like myself will prefer to use an older phone than a current phone that tells you how the current phones fucking suck. I mean, think about this. This is right here. This is the best of the best that Apple got to offer. Look at that. This is the best of the best that Apple got to offer. You got to be kidding me. The design fucking sucked. Camera's big. The shit look dull. It's thick as fuck. The cameras protrude. This is the best that they got to offer. This is the Apple iPhone 16 Pro Max. This is the best that they got to offer. And you telling me that we've advanced? This is advancement. Coming from shit like this. Coming from something like this. Coming from something like this. Coming from something like this. This is advancement. And you see why I use older phones. This is why I use older phones. I just feel that older phones brings me a little more, it makes me feel better. Yeah. Older phones is better for rooting, emulating. Sure, yeah. Not sure about gaming. Shit, bro. I can game on my V60. And no gaming issues, bro. I can game on my V60. Heavy gaming. That's why they came up with the dual case. Listen, man, I play Call of Duty all day on my V60, man. You know how long Call of Duty been out? Hey, man, Call of Duty been out for years, man. His go play very well on older devices. I promise you that. Gaming, man. I mean, listen, I play Call of Duty. I play all kinds of stuff, man. I mean, it is what it is, man. Hey, what's up, Latrell? Trizzy in the building. What's happening? When you say late night, you mean late night. Man, I got to get out of here. I'm supposed to be making a video. I'm up here drinking all this alcohol, talking all that shit, talking to my people, you know. What up, Golden? Shining. Out there on Warzone G. That say, bro, I'm telling you, man, listen. I'm going to tell y'all guys something, man. And I think a lot of people get this false narrative. I think a lot of people get false narratives. I want to set the record straight. How could we play high-end games 5 years ago, but we can't play them in 2025 on the same hardware that we was playing those same games on years ago? Stop getting brainwashed on you cannot play games on older phones. How many gaming videos have I made on old devices back then when they was flagships? And those same games today is still the same. Ain't nothing. Of course, they update them, add more boards and stuff like that. You can still play those games on older devices. Don't let people give you this misinformation about you can't play that game on an 865. Man, we was playing those games on 821s. We was playing those. Listen, I got gaming reviews on 820s. I got gaming reviews on 821s. I got gaming reviews on 820s or whatever devices that came out. So 865 and 888s. Man, listen, man. I hear people say stuff like, you can't play games on older hardware and older devices. When we was making videos, gaming videos with those devices, and the games are still here. So what makes those devices not play games today? Nothing. It's bullshit. You get bamboozled and you hear this, the craziness that you can't play games on older hardware. It's not true. It's been proven. Listen, let me tell you something. In the App Store, people that make games make most of their games that's playable on legacy devices. Now, you do have some high-end games that's playable on later on, higher hardware like gaming phones and stuff like that. But gaming phones been around for years. So you telling me that since they got a new gaming phone out, that same game won't play on the old phone? Come on, man. I think people get this stuff all screwed up in their heads about you can't play games on older hardware. I don't know how many videos have I made on Galaxy Note 9s playing games using Samsung decks. I got videos on my channel. I don't know. I got videos on my channel, me playing high-end games on Galaxy Note 9s using Samsung decks. It didn't get overheated. I didn't have no drop frames. I had a very enjoyable experience. I'm using Bluetooth keyboards and mouses and everything on Galaxy Note 9s. I got videos to prove it. So Galaxy Note 9 was able to play all the high-end games using Samsung decks and everything else. Those same games are still available today. What makes them games not playable on all the hardware? It's nothing. It's bullshit. People get fed a false narrative. So when I hear this stuff about, you can't play games on older hardware, it's bullshit. And whoever say that stuff, you got to stop believing some of the stuff you hear out there, people.
I don't know how many. Listen, and the thing about it is when you hear that stuff, and people, call me out. Well, easy, you lying. Why are you telling people? Listen, I got 230 fucking phones to prove it to you. Now, if you got 200 phones, probably not. Maybe got 2 or 3 phones. I got over 200. Listen, man. You might say, well, just because you got over 200 phones, you blah, blah, blah. No. I got over 200 phones because I've bought phones and I've played games on them. I've done videos on them. I kept them. I don't give them away. I trade them and all that stuff like that. So when I hear stuff about you can't play games on the phone, first of all, most of your gamers are using gaming platforms like, all the gaming handhelds, are they using, gaming on PCs and stuff like that. So I could tell you that when I talk about things like, if you want to buy this phone, you could buy it for gaming. You could buy it for this. You could buy it for that. And people, you have 1-2 clown in my comments. Why are you telling your people they could buy an old phone for gaming? Because you can. Because you can. People, I got my fair share of critics. I know. I mean, Phone C is in the building. I got my fair share of critics, right? And it's okay to be a critic of mine because, sometimes, people say you sell a lot of bullshit. Maybe I do. Maybe I say a lot of bullshit. I don't know. But I'm here to tell you that I got videos to prove it, though. See, one thing about spewing bullshit, but when you could spew facts and you got backup receipts tell it all, baby. Let me tell you, I got receipts. And so, yeah, I got receipts. I ain't gonna sit up there and tell you something if I ain't got the receipt. I got videos on my YouTube channel. I mean, I showed it earlier, right? Do I go back? Right? I mean, listen. See, go back. No, I'll show you. I see. Note 9. Look at this. Right here. Let me show you. Galaxy Note 9. Present. Bam. Galaxy Note 9. I got 2 of them. So the Galaxy Note 9 is a beast of a smartphone that was released back in 2018. Even though it's almost 7 years, this device still packs a punch with its huge 6.4-inch Super AMOLED display. Look how beautiful that display is. I mean, come on. Look how beautiful that display is. With up to 8 gigs of RAM and the powerful, at its time, look how beautiful that is. 845 processor. 845. The Galaxy Note 9 was a true flag. Look at that. VR. Look at, you can use a motherfucker on VR. Think about that. I mean, VR. But in 2024, why do people still use? Look at that. You can use a bitch on VR. Man, look at that. Use the Galaxy Note 9. So this past weekend, I was visiting friends and family, and I saw a whole bunch of iPhones, of course. I did see some Galaxy But phones. I seen a couple of friends that was rocking the old Galaxy Note 9. Right here. Struggle. Look at that. Samsung DeX. Look at that. Samsung DeX. To part ways with their beloved Galaxy Note 9s, which there's a lot of better options out there, but they refuse to part ways with the Galaxy Note 9. They got better smartphones out there with faster processors, better cameras, longer battery life. Wait, right there, right there. Still hold on to the Galaxy Note 9. First, the display. This has a beautiful display on here, which, look at that. Look at that launch. Look how smooth that launch is. Display mark. Look at that. Look how smooth that is. Now think about this. If this phone was so old and supposed to be
laggy and stuff like that. Why is it? Why I'm using a third party launcher on here, and look how smooth it
as
is.
being one of the best
Look at
displays
that.
on a smartphone.
Look at that.
It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. That's one of the reasons why. Next is SD card support. Look,
how
a lot of
beautiful
us
that- look at
old
that- look at
school
that.
folks absolutely love SD cards. Yes, we know now music and movies can be streamed, but taking photos and videos and saving them to the SD card, pulling it out, putting it on your computer is great. So yes, it does have some features that
Dang,
current
look at that.
smartphones don't have. Next, the headphone jack. Oh yeah, me as an audio
Yeah, I'm saying like a headphone jack.
guy, it's a fundamental difference in sound quality using a
see.
wired head
Right there. I want to get that.
of it. Next, the mighty S Pen.
Listen to this.
When you pull that S Pen out and say, "Who's your daddy, baby?" That's
Who
what
is
I'm
your
talking about.
daddy?
Like the S Pen is really good for jotting down notes. The S Pen is really good. The S Pen comes in clutch, as you know.
And you know what?
The S Pen
It is a
is
Bluetooth S Pen.
fire. And lastly, most Galaxy
Look at
Note
that.
9 users know their Galaxy Note 9s. They know their capability. They know that it's
Look at that.
reliable for the
Look at that. I'm using VR on the Galaxy Note 9. And this was I made this video in 2024. So I was testing VR on my Galaxy Note 9 in 2024. Just want y'all to know that. This video was filmed in 2024 and I'm using VR. Just want y'all to know that.
them. They are just satisfied using the Galaxy Note 9. Most folks know it's old. Most folks know that it's not the fastest phones. Most folks know that it's an outdated device,
at
but
that.
they don't care. Unlike tech enthusiasts, you know, they worry about the sleek. The body is great.
Look at this. I did a
Right?
test.
The phone is sleek. The body is great. The nice curved display looks good.
I got a
It
whole video
feels
about that.
premium.
Oh,
That- A great device. Now it falls behind the software updates, right?
Wait,
This
wait.
phone-
Hey. Look at that photo. Hey. Man, look at that photo. Bruh. That
is
photo.
running Android 10, right? All
Look at that photo, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Look at that photo, bruh. Look how beautiful that photo is. Man, come
the
on.
newer
man.
devices are on Android 14 or Android 15. We know this already. But you know,
Man. Look at that. Okay. Galaxy Note 9. Yeah, of course, the S23 Ultra looks a little better, right? It got separation of the grass right there. But if you look at this, the grass a little green, it's a little oversaturated, right? That's what Samsung was doing. They tuned their cameras to a little oversaturated, so that's what you saw. That's why the grass was a little greener here, right? That it was oversaturation going on back then. That's how Samsung tuned they phone. That's why you had the sky was a little more bluer than the Galaxy S23 Ultra, right? And then when you look at that, look how beautiful that is, man. This is the Galaxy Note 9, people. And look at that right there in the foreground. You could see that. You can't even see that hardly on the S23 Ultra, right? Look at that. Look at when you look at the characteristics of this photo. Yes, you have a little more detail on the S23 Ultra, right? And this one right here, it has less details. Okay, I understand that. But we talk about a 7-year gap. We're talking about a 7-year gap. Okay? And yes, you do have a little more detail here in the foreground, right? But when you look at this photo, right? And I can tell you got better shadows here. What the S23 did was it try to brighten up the grass. This is how the grass looked, by the way, okay? Because I was under a tree. I'm under a tree. Everything was really dark in this area. At that point, we're like, listen, the Galaxy Note 9 got this right. This is right. This is wrong. The S23 Ultra, what they try to do is try to lighten up the dark spots. I was underneath a tree. This was supposed to be dark. The Galaxy Note 9 got it right. Okay? And so when we talk about cameras, I mean, look at it. I mean, I got so many videos, man.
I don't know what to say anymore about when people could talk about different things. But I got
Another thing, when it
receipts.
comes down to the camera quality on the Galaxy Note 9, it's still one of the best.
Okay, so look at this. Okay, again, we talk about a 7-year gap. Okay, a 7-year gap here. So obviously, you go get a little different. But here's the thing, this is not as bad. When we talk about 7 years, the S23 Ultra is supposed to be miles ahead. It's supposed to be way detailed. Look, you could barely see the cloud, right? You could barely see the cloud, but you can see, at least you can see the cloud here, right? It when you look at this, I mean, this proof pudding.
These dual 12 megapixel cameras are really good.
Okay, here we go again. Bruh, I mean, now the S23 Ultra, right? Obviously we're on the S25, but this is when I made the video. I mean, is it miles ahead? It's the S23 miles ahead. It's supposed to be. Look, I could tell you right here, right? I mean that it's crazy. You know, I mean, is it miles ahead? Right? Look at the details. Look at the shoot. Look at the details. Look at that, man. I mean, come on, man. Look at the depth of field, right? The S23 Ultra got 3 cameras. You're supposed to have better depth of field. It's supposed to be better, right? Man, I mean, a lot of people, you know, I don't know, man.
The 8 megapixel camera is really good also. The camera app is featured.
Okay, look at the colors. Come on, man. Look at these colors. I mean, look like the S23 Ultra. That's the S21, by the way. S21. I did camera reviews on a lot of phones. S21 blurred out this part right here. Look at that part all blurred out right there. This wasn't that great. It just wasn't that great. This was a fail on the S21 Ultra. The Galaxy Note 9 got it right. Look at that. Look at the blotchy right there.
It's packed with advanced.
Look at that. The Note 9 was more detailed. The Note 9 had more details right here. Look at that. Look at the difference. And don't get me wrong, you got a little more depth of field here on the S21 Ultra, right? You got a little more lightness here, right? They brought in a little more light, so you was able to see the vein of the tree, which over here it lacked the details here on the tree. But when you look at the main subject that it was focused on, you have a whole lot more detail here versus the S21 Ultra. You know, and this is what I be talking about.
Advanced modes like super slow mo, live focus, and stuff like that. How does it compare to the latest?
Okay, so look at this. Look at the slow mo effects.
Gadgets out there. It fares pretty well. I've seen some awesome photos
Low
and
light,
videos
right?
out of the Galaxy Note 9. I'm very pleased.
But this is low light. This is low light. And look at the details of the rock of the low light scenario here. Look at the crater right there. You have your shadows right here on the crater. Right, this is all low light.
On the image quality and the videos coming out of this device, the Galaxy Note 9 still holds its own, and it's still good today. Snapdragon 845 provides
Samsung
enough
Dex.
power.
So this scenario, I have 3 apps open, right? I got 3 apps open, and I'm playing the game at the same time. This is on the Galaxy Note 9.
To handle most tasks, even using Samsung Dex. I have gamed and did video editing
Full
with
screen.
this device using Samsung Dex.
And I got
It
a
is
full
very
video about
impressive.
this.
It's very smooth and fluid. Yes, it's a 60 hertz display. We know this already. The experience is really good with this phone.
Think about this. This is Call of Duty Mobile on the Galaxy Note 9, playing it on Samsung Dex with a full screen. Come on, man.
Do you
Look,
see where the
this
hiccups?
is not the Snapdragon Elite processor, right? It don't have 1,000 gigs of RAM in it.
Where
This
the
is
hiccups? Where the
almost
slowdowns?
7
Where the hiccups? Where the slowdowns?
year old phone. But when I pick this phone up, it holds its own very well. Man, I put my SIM card in there. It still works. I went out, shot videos and photos. It looks good. The design is sleek. It feels good in the hand. I love the fingerprint scan in the back. The S Pen work as advertised. Man, look, I love this phone true and true. Now, I don't have a case on it.
And so, listen, I just wanted to share my thoughts about this, and the reason why is because, you know, I just showed you guys a Galaxy Note 9 running Samsung DeX playing Call of Duty with no hiccups, no stuttering. When you hear people saying you can't use X, Y, and Z phone to play games, I'm using one of the oldest phones. What, this phone came out in 2016? Right? This phone came out in 2016, 2017, and it's playing Call of Duty, full screen, Samsung DeX with a controller, no hiccups, no stuttering. Come on, man. I got videos on my channel proving all this. I got receipts, baby. That's why when I hear people say, oh, you can't game on this, or you can't do this, or you can't do that, or you listen, man, I don't understand. I don't get it. Oh, you can't game on this and you can't game on that. I got receipts, baby. I don't, you know, it just, I don't know. The normal person is not connecting or editing video, photos. Some people just don't know how to do it. And this is tech what you need. This is one of the reasons why I make videos about it. So if a regular degular ever come across my channel, they be wild away. I get the comments. They're wild to say they never saw a device do that. They never knew that their phone could do that. They like, wow, I can't believe that my phone could do that. So I do these videos because I know that the regular degulars might come through my channel, might watch it like, damn, when you have the, the tech enthusiasts will come destroy you in the comments. The regular degular come in and say, I didn't know that phone could do that. Oh man, it's not a whistleblower. I've been talking about this for years. Look, I've been talking about this for years and years and years. I mean, it's definitely not playing new games. What new games, Knizzle? What new games? Okay, I mean, listen, I don't know. That's the games I play. What new games? So I can pull out my Galaxy Note 9 later on. I might make a video about it. Give me some games that is not playing so I could test it. What new games? So I could test it. Tell me what games that you think that is not going to play so I could test it, because you say it's definitely not playing new games. So you saying that it's not playing no new games at all. You say definitely not playing new games. What new games? Give me some games, bro. Give me some games. Because you say it's definitely not playing games. What games? Tell me what games. I want to know what games. You said it's definitely not playing new games. Hey, Knizzy, you my dog now. But tell me what game. I mean, I'm not, listen. What I'm saying is I am not disputing what you're saying. What I'm saying is name me some games that this phone cannot play. Name me some phones. Name me some games that this phone not playing, man. That's all I'm saying. Name me some games that this phone ain't playing, so I can test it and I make a video about it. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I'm not, listen, first of all, I just want to make sure that I'm not putting nobody on the spot here, but I hear this all the time about this phone is too old, it can't do this. Or that phone is too old, it can't do that. And then when I ask for proof and I ask for receipts, then they all go, you're a tech enthusiast, Google it. No. When you make a statement, you have to back it up. If you say something, then listen, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm cool with being wrong. I ain't tripping about being wrong. I'm not tripping about being wrong. I'm not tripping at all. I just want to know, name a game that it can't play. And I'll test it. That's all I'm saying. Name a game that I can't play. Name a game that I cannot go, when I go in the App Store and I download this game and I play this game, it's gonna be name a game in the Google Play Store that I can download on my Galaxy Note 9 that it will not play. And I'll test it. I mean, if it plays, go. I just want to know. I just want to know. Because here's the problem. The problem is we get fed a narrative. We get fed a narrative that if you don't have a current phone with an 8 Elite processor, I hear this. This is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that games will play way better with an 8 Elite processor versus an 8 Gen 3 processor. Now, way better. What you mean, way better? Like what you mean? When I hear that, it's going to play way better on the 8 Gen Elite processor than the 8 Gen 3 processor or 8 Gen 2 processor or 8 Gen 1 processor. And my question is, what do you mean play way better? More frames per second? What the gameplay gonna be different? What's different? Is the gameplay gonna be different? What's gonna be different about it? I need to know. I want to know because I test these phones a lot. I want to know what's different. Like, I really want to know because I'm not seeing it. I got 230 of the motherfuckers sitting over there. Let me know, what is it? Like, I don't know. What is it that I got to play on the Note 9 that's going to be so... Now, listen. The Note 9 and older devices got 60 hertz displays. Maybe that's the thing. Well, the 120 hertz make it a better experience. Okay, I would agree with that. The 120 hertz would make it a better experience. I would agree with that. But what's the difference between the 8 Elite processor and the 8 Gen 3 when it comes down to these phones? Because both of them going to have 120 hertz displays. Both of them going to be powerful. But when I hear this shit online, that you're going to get a way better experience on the 8 Elite processor versus the 8 Gen 3. Now, I understand we're talking about the Note 9, but we know we hear this. And my thing is, what is it about the 8 Elite processor that you're going to get way more gameplay, a way more performance upgrades and way more better experience on the 8 Elite versus the 8 Gen 3? Because this is what I hear from other YouTube content creators. And I sit around, listen, I don't say names, I don't call them out, I don't do that because everybody run their channel different. I just want to know what. All right, Cadence say, from experience, anything recent from Hulkin, it makes my S22 overheat. Let me write this down. I never heard that game before, by the way. Because I'm going to play it. Let's see. I have my notes. I'll take a picture of shit. Let me see. Hold up. Let's go here. Okay. Take a picture of it. Boom. Okay. I got a picture of it. All right. Cool. I'm gonna play it and see what's up. But I do agree that you do have thermal differences, right? You do have thermal differences in newer hardware versus older hardware. Well, it all depends because you had, the 8 Gen 1 had overheating issues, but the 888 didn't. So you probably could get better gameplay on the 888 versus the 8 Gen 1 because they had massive overheating. Just like with the Pixel, the Pixel 1 had that overheating issues on the Pixel 6, right? But your Pixel 5s didn't have overheating issues, so you got better performance on your Pixel 5 than a Pixel 6. You see where I'm going at with this? Because think about this. You got better performance on the 801 processor, the 805 processor, than the 808 processor, right? The 805 processor with the overheating thing had issues. Well, the 805 and the 808. Okay, so if you had an older device was better than a new device when it came down to performance. You had the 801s, the 800 series processors was better than the 808 because the 808 was massively overheating. That means it was thermal throttling. That means you had worse performance. That means that your 801s and stuff was better. Now, when you got to the 888, your 865, 808, 888, that versus the 8 Gen 1, you have massive overheating issues. That means that your 888 was outperforming the 8 Gen 1. Now, a lot of people tell you, well, how could an old phone be better than the newer processor? We had problems with the 8 Gen 1. Remember? 8 Gen 1 gave you performance issues. Remember? 8 Gen 1 gave you performance issues versus the 888. So if you had an 888, that means you had better performance. Most people, listen, we talked about this. 8 Gen 1 had some issues. A lot of people called it out. People said it was with it. Well, the 8 Gen 1 on the Think phone, what they did was they underclocked it. That's what they did. They underclocked it. That means that it still applies. That means that if they underclocked the 8 Gen 1 because of the overheating issues, that means that the 888 was still better because it never underclocked the 888. So that's what I'm saying. So you still had either you had two devices that had the same performance, or you had one device that was underclocked. That means the 888 was still clocked at whatever it was, would still give you a better performance long term versus the 8 Gen 1. Because what they did was they turned them governors down. They turned it. They underclocked them. They started thermal throttling them early before it got too hot. That's why your Think phones and some of your other devices started doing very well with the 8 Gen 1. That was all. Everybody knew about that, right? I mean, when the 8 Gen 1 camera was a fucking mess, right? It was hot and it was thermal throttling and stuff like that. But what happened with the software updates started fixing those devices when they started underclocking the processors. That's what happened. They started underclocking the processors. And they started thermal throttling them early so they won't have performance issues. So you won't get overheating. But again, we talk about the 865, but the 865, they ain't had those issues in 888. The 8 Gen 1 had that problem. Then the 8 Gen 2 fixed that problem. That's why we had the Galaxy S23? S23 didn't have those massive overheating issues and stuff like that. But what Samsung did, they fucked up. Samsung started overclocking their devices, so you did have some massive overheating issues on the S22s and the S23s. But what Samsung did was they took away the performance mode, right? They took away performance mode and they underclocked it, not underclocked, they overclocked the processors, but they thermal throttled them so fast. So as soon as they started getting a hair hotter, they started thermal throttling them. That's why you didn't get massive overheating issues on those devices. So what Samsung did was they overclocked them, because remember, a Qualcomm made for Galaxy. They overclocked them, and then they thermal throttled them, and then they took away performance mode. They took away performance mode. So that's what they did. They took away performance mode. And that's why you can't hit performance mode on these Galaxy phones, because they peak up the processor to strong hood, and all of a sudden the fucking shit get too hot and it started thermal throttling. And that's why. And that's why we had those issues. And that's why I got rid of Broomhilda. I talked about the S21 Ultra. It's a hot fucking phone. It's a horrible phone. It was some Samsung was doing. Broomhilda was bad. I think I had a bad device. I don't think most people were saying that they didn't have those type of massive issues. I think I had a bad device. I called them out for it. I got rid of Broomhilda. I never went back to Broomhilda, and just moved forward. That was that on that. So, Qualcomm had TMSC that made the 8 Gen 1. That alone hit higher clock speeds and boosted the test. And I tested myself with a few benchmarks. And listen, that's what happened when but with the Samsung device, we remember that, right? The Samsung device, what they did, they took the 8 Gen 1, and they had some issues with the 8 Gen 1. And Samsung clocked it higher. Then they dropped the performance on it because it was getting too hot and stuff like that. Yeah, oh yeah, Tenza. Yeah, I mean, when the Tenza 1 came out, right? We knew that when the Pixel 6 came out, I don't know how many videos I've made about this, and people was pissed off. Ooh, and listen, when I got the Pixel 6, that's when I got kicked out of Team Pixel. Go look at my Pixel 6 videos. Go look at my Pixel 4 videos. Oh my God, I got kicked out of Team Pixel because of it. And listen, I could not talk about it. Like, think about it. I could not talk about it. Like, I had to talk about it. I mean, Tenza was bad when it first came out. Tenza was bad when it first came out. Now, over the course of time, software updates fixed it. Tenza's not as bad as it was when it first came out. When it first came out, man, I mean, listen, it was bad, man. I mean, I call it how I see it. It was bad. But software updates fixed it. They underclocked it. They optimized it. They did what they had to do to get it right. And I mean, listen, it's all good, baby. It's all good. All right, y'all. It's after midnight. Let me go. I've been on live almost 3 hours, y'all. It was good talking to you guys, man. Tech Preach After Dark, baby. I really appreciate y'all coming through. I don't think I ever had a lot. Y'all know when I have a live stream, but I go long. Like y'all know I have. I'm long-winded. First time one time my Pixel 6 actually overheated was in direct sunlight during the summertime. Running Google Maps and YouTube in the background at the same time. Bro, I'm telling you, my Pixel 6 was freaking hot, bro. My Pixel 6 stayed hot. My Pixel 4 stayed hot. I couldn't believe it, man. I felt bad. I felt bad because I was making videos defending Google. I was making so many videos defending Google. I felt bad because before I got my hands on the phone, I was defending Google. I was talking about Pixel 6, man. I'm like, man, this gonna be the phone. And I made so many videos about the Pixel 6 and the Pixel 4 before I had it in my hand. And as soon as I got them phones in my hand, I'm eating fucking crow. Like, I was eating fucking crow. I'm like, bro, I can't believe this. I can't believe these phones is this bad. I'm sitting up there like, fuck. I had my head down because I'm making back-to-back videos about my complaints. I may have to make back-to-back videos about my complaints about the Pixel. And I couldn't, I wanted so bad to have the Pixel do so good. And I couldn't fluff it. Y'all know I don't fluff it, man. Like I am not that guy that fluff it. I couldn't do it, man. I couldn't do it. I had to tell the truth. I had to tell the truth, man. I could not do it. I could not fluff it, man. I couldn't, bro. I'm saying, like, bro, oh, I can't. I gotta talk about it. And people didn't like it. A lot of people didn't like it. I appreciate it. Yes, 7:20 a.m. in Norway, man. Ivan, Man, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. All right, y'all. We gonna get on out of here. I'm gonna see y'all. We gonna see y'all Wednesday, man. We gonna see y'all Wednesday. See you later. Peace out, man. Peace out in the middle here. Peace, peace. All right. I'm out. Thank you.